Hello, stars. I am Mandy, and we are going to have a love read. I hope everyone's been doing well. I know I haven't been on here as much. However, I have lots of shorts that you could catch up on. So, please check the description of this video below. That's where you'll find my email, and that's how you can contact me about your very own card read. I am currently taking appointments for voice recorded videos with a photo of your spread, and also for full video links. YouTube links will be sent to you. Okay, so please take what resonates with your story, apply it to where it needs to be applied, and leave the rest for the other stars. All right, we're going to start with some What's the Tea? Also, hey, there are ways that you can support me and this channel, give tips, blessings, gifts, whatever it may be in that description as well. And at the very least, give it a thumbs up, like the video, subscribe. It's free to subscribe, and you'll get a little notification when you log on that says there's new videos, and you won't have to search for them. All right, so what's the tea for my stars this evening? Everybody take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth with me. Wow. Think about the person on your mind, or what the answers or that you need. Okay? All right. Let's get to it. There we go. The first one. Spiritual hater. Somebody does not like the way you believe or your spirituality. They see your magical light and your power, and they're not liking it. You got something they don't have, and it looks like they're hating on it. And looking you up, researching you, getting info on you, or maybe getting info even on your spirituality. Both, I feel like. And hooked, because they are hooked on you. They're hooked on watching you, hooked on you, however it may be. However that falls for you, right? Wow. Okay. So let's see what the overall energy is for tarot for my stars' love life. What is the overall energy influencing my stars' love life right now? All right. 3 cards for what is influencing my stars' love life right now. The Page of Wands. The 2 of Wands. One more. And the Devil. Okay. All in upright. All right, let's see what this says. So it really is telling me that you have got your eyes on the goal. You're passionate, you're bold, you've got plans, and you want to take these steps forward, or this is the energy going on around you. It talks about having your love life being, making the decisions to go forward, and that you're only limited by what you think is possible. I feel like maybe somebody here is passionate and got their eyes on maybe you, the goal. You, the goal. Could be this person over here hating on your spirituality. And they're making plans. All right? They got the world here. I do believe they see you in that. And they're only limited by their own, limits there. By their own bad habits or their own decisions, their own beliefs. So it could be because of this spiritual hating over here. Maybe they're letting this limit them from coming forward even. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Stars, I think this is around you. I'm not getting that this is you at all. Somebody's got their eye on you that you may have been with before, because there is a chain there, chaining those people together. You know, the chains that bond us. And okay, well, we're just going to keep going. Stars, let's see about this person that's on your mind. How are they feeling? What are their feelings? The Nine of Swords in reverse. So they are no longer up at night. I feel like they have definitely made a decision here, because we got the Two of Wands right above here. So the decision's been made. It's you, stars. This person is looking at. They are finding help in how to figure out how to get to you. That's why we got the devil here, being limited. They're not quite sure how to get there. They know you're in their plans, and they're passionate about it, excited about it, but they got to figure out how. Okay. What kind of intentions do they have? The Nine of Wands. Not to give up. This is the wounded warrior who does not give up. They want great success. Their intentions are fully to have success. That's why they're doing this background work. Trying to figure out your spirituality, because they're hooked on you. So they're doing their research. They're studying. They're getting info. They're passionate about you. They've made the decision. They're excited about this too. Oh man, they've got so many things in plan. And they do believe that this is going to happen. They're planning it step by step. They're taking the first steps by finding help here, because they've already made this decision. And they are intending on having great success. They're not going to give up. Ooh. Somebody's going to be pursuing you, stars. What are their actions? Two of Cups are their actions. Stars, this just gets better and better. So this also talks about attraction and offering that cup of love. Both of you offering that cup of love. So you go from this once upon a time here and even answering, asking for help, to this. So, wow, a balanced connection. Somehow, some way this works out, and you guys equally, duly give each other's cup of love to each other. Okay, balanced, a choice here from both sides. How are you feeling about this, stars? Oh, how are you feeling about this? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You may feel like this has, that the sequence has been broken. That it may be returning to the same situation of what it was before. So now I definitely am getting that this is a past love. Okay, so this is your past love who wants a reconciliation, has made the choice now. Maybe they didn't choose you in the past because we have the devil here. And they felt like maybe they were getting away with something, but they definitely have come back around to planning. They've made the decision, they've come out of this worrying and this anxiety way, and they've made a decision, and they're expecting great success. I mean, they're not going to get knocked down. They got courage and strength to do this. They're just trying to figure out the ins and outs of how to approach you and offer this Two of Pentacles. And you, however, are feeling like, I'm not sure. I feel like that this might end up being the same old situation, or, it could end up in chaos or failure again. So I see that you are just not quite on that level yet. But this is what's going on. Ooh, what kind of challenges do we have here? Challenges. The King of Cups. Is there someone else in the mix here? Or is this just the challenge is balancing this out? Because the King of Cups is a very balanced king. So maybe it's just going, because this is unexpected, and there's been conflict. The King of Cups talks about movement and balance and, the challenges to consider. Okay. What kind of potential outcome would there be? There's either someone else in the mix, or the challenge is balancing this out in an emotional way. Cups is our emotions and how we're feeling, and getting it worked out, being able to consider the things that have happened and keeping your calm exterior. Okay, potential outcome. Is the Ace of Swords. Sorry, had to think about that. Had something going on in my mind there, thinking, okay. So the potential outcome is that you guys are going to talk. There is going to be clarity. There is going to be a breakthrough. So I can see here with the challenge and how you're feeling that maybe you're not so sure, but you got the King of Cups in the upright in the, so I feel like that with this Ace of Swords, with this heart of the matter conversation that you guys are going to have, or heart of the matter when you guys get together to balance things out, that there's going to be some great breakthroughs here. This is new beginnings. What kind of advice do we have? There it is. The Hierophant. So the advice is, be kind. The divine is working through this relationship. The Hierophant also kind of, talks about divine wisdom. So understand your beliefs, values, and boundaries. We do have beliefs here. We do have, boundaries here, values here. The advice is that this is, been a lesson, I feel like, because the Hierophant also talks about education. You guys probably needed to go through this in order to realize what was for you. We've got a couple different cards here of energy of the unexpected. So if you haven't heard from this person, stars, you're going to hear from this person. I mean, and there's going to be some deep conversations going on here. Conversations about beliefs and commitment and morals and values and passion, of course. We have Cups King of Cups, Two Cups, and Page of Wands, and, you know, so that's what I got for you. Let's see what Kipper has to say. Great card read. What kind of messages do we have for my stars? This could be separate, or it could very well play into this tarot read that we have here. 3 cards for my stars. Distant horizons. Yep, it's coming. The anchor has been dropped. Whatever it was that was holding this person back, this, you know, they're finding ways. Okay, they're cutting the anchor. They're letting it loose. They're gonna sail into that horizon. They're going after what they want. Horizons. Look at this. A wealthy man. Good looking one too there, huh? You could be male, female, it doesn't matter. Somebody's got it going on. That King of Cups, and look at that. Yeah, I know I'm good looking. I know I'm stable too. All right. That calm exterior there. And sudden wealth. Ooh, this relationship just might be a power couple, or this person is coming back much wealthier than they were before. Or, third scenario, you have come into some sudden wealth. Because we have a few different cards here that are the energy of the unexpected. Look at that. 777. Jackpot, baby. Okay. Wow. That's a great reading, stars. Let's see what kind of letter tile. Oh, no. I want to see what you guys are saying to each other. And then we'll pull some letter tiles. All right. So, I'm going to pull some message cards. This is some messages that I made myself. Boy, they want to come out. What are my stars and the person on their mind saying to each other? A moment to remember. Yeah, I think there's been moments to remember, and I think they're coming too. Past experience. Yep, there's confirmation that this is a past relationship coming back around. You're not too much, they're too small. Yep, that might have been how it was too. But they're coming back. Manning up. However you want to put that. All right, stars. Let's do some letter tiles. This could be initials of first or last name, and I will try to spell some words. Immediately I look down and we got X. So E, X, B, P, and A. All right. Confirmation again. This is the X coming around. And they're different. Yeah. Okay, what do we have? I really don't get too many words. Yeah, I don't really get any words coming to me. Let's see. Maybe that's significant to a conversation. I'm not sure. Okay, let's pull some charms and see what kind of charms we get for my stars this evening. Ooh, we got a wishbone and the moon, moth, and a moth. Moth attracted to the moon. How about that? And a wishbone. Somebody is gonna get lucky. Maybe in several different ways too. We got lots of wands here and we have sudden wealth. So somebody's gonna get lucky, and it just might be under a full moon. All right, stars. The last card I pull will be just for you. Little inspiration, something to think about, some positivity, something just for you though, okay? A card just for my stars. Card just for my stars. Victory! I do see a victory here. Absolutely. I shall celebrate and I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. All right, stars. Until next time. Bye.